What are you doing out here in the wintertime?
Hey, buddy, it's a long story. All right, welcome back. It's the 43rd Annual Hillbilly Days here in downtown Pikeville. It's full blast, day one right here. I'm Adam Gearhart for Gearhart Communications. And a media darling has joined us here at the booth, as he does every year. One of my favorite hillbillies, out-of-towner hillbillies from New York, Mr. New York, Wayne Rudolph. How you doing, sir?
Oh, we're doing fine. This 43rd Hillbilly Days. We got fine weather here. A lot of folks coming by, and more folks come by that support our hospitals. We own 23 hospitals for orthopedic and burns children.
Well, look here. You know, it's day one. It's a beautiful day. At 5 o'clock right here in the park, we're going to have the official opening ceremonies. And you're going to be a part of it because you're getting a very special award today.
I was told a little while ago we're getting an award for 40 years of participation. 40 years flew right by. I don't know where they went, but here I am again. I'm saying every year.
Perfect attendance, pretty much, huh?
Yeah. And every year I say, I ain't coming back. Here I am, walking the streets of Pikeville, visiting all my friends, and making new friends.
That's awesome, Wayne. And, you know, we love to see you come by our booth and talk to us and get a chance to get you on our. We're worldwide right now, okay? But you're used to it. Like I said, you're a media darling. Food Network had you on last year. You become a food connoisseur, as you was talking about your mom, I believe, was asking you when did you become a big food connoisseur? But, you know, you never know what you might get into here at Hillbilly Days, son. But we are worldwide, by the way, on our local TV, but at hillbillydays.tv. That's what we got going on right now. High definition.
High definition.
Yeah.
If my mom sees me down in Murfreesboro in Manchester, hi, Ma.
I love it. So, you know, it's beautiful weather here on day one. Tomorrow, it's in the 80s this week, so everybody's really feeling good about that. You asked me a few minutes ago, what in the world's people do around here in the winter? And I said it's a long story we'll talk about later, but what we do is we just kind of bite the bullet and try to get to this right here. Spring and Hillbilly Days and warm weather.
I do the same thing up in New York. I'll be on that internet there, and I'll be going 332 days to Hillbilly Days. I'll be counting down. And before I left New York, my sister calls me and says, my wife says, "You're in trouble." I said, "Why am I in trouble?" She said, "You got on that internet and told them I'm leaving for Manchester, Tennessee, and then after that I'm going to Pikeville, Kentucky to Hillbilly Days. And I'm here home alone." And I'm saying to myself,
and it's been a long, cold winter, too. And, you know, that's one of the awesome things about Hillbilly Days is when it falls. Now, this year, it's actually a week earlier or 2 weeks earlier than what it normally is. But the weather could not be better, my friend. The weather, and what the cool thing is about coming into the mountains at this time of the year is the red buds is in full bloom. And you see them all over the place up and down the roadways coming in here, 23 and Mountain Parkway and all that. And you got the Bradford Pears and all, just everything's in full bloom, Wayne.
You can't beat the scenery out here at Hillbilly Days.
So what do you want to tell the fine folks out there? Invite them out to the 43rd Annual, Wayne.
Y'all come out to the 43rd Annual Hillbilly Days here in Pikeville, Kentucky, and support our Shriners hospitals. Our hospitals are the best thing you ever want to see. And if you know a child that needs our services, contact the 800 number for Tampa, Florida, and they'll hook you up with a local Shrine Hillbilly or anybody that belongs to the Shriners hospitals. It's the best thing you could do for a child. We're here for the children. That's what Hillbilly Days is all about, and that's it.
I appreciate you saying that because you're exactly right. It's for the kids. Wayne's over here doing his part at our booth, getting his shirts, donating to the cause, and you know we do our little part here. But if everybody does their part, you know, then it's a great big victory for the needy children
out there. I'd like to
there.
thank the people of Pikeville, the firemen, the police, the sanitation people, and the regular people that live here, because we all come from out of town. We're parking in their parking spots, we're parking in their driveways, and they're putting up with us like you couldn't do this anywhere else.
It's great hospitality.
Great hospitality. It's like coming home to the hills. When I come back here, I could have had a bad day on the way down, but when I get here, it's like being at home. It's like,
Now I know you're big buddies with one of the original founders' sons, Jimmy Kinney, and he's going to have his big pig drop tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
I heard about that.
Did he tell you about Trump tweeting him wanting to get a block on that, but he's already sold out?
Oh no! Wow,
Yeah.
that would have been a good idea.
Well, it actually happened, man.
Yeah.
One of your New York buddies up there, Trump, who's now the president of the United States, by the way, but Jimmy said, "Oh, it's already sold out. I'll call Gerhardt. He's got 3 or 4, but nah, I don't want. I've got my money in the pot
I
already."
would have found him one. I would say, "Let me help. I'll help him out. Anything for the Republicans."
Wayne Rudolph, my friends, come down and see him. If you see his hat, you can't miss him. Come by and say hi. One of the nicest fellas down here, and he's a staple of Hillbilly Days.
Opening ceremony at 5 o'clock in the park.
And we're going to have it right here, hillbillydays.tv, WPRG TV. That's where it's happening, folks.
Y'all come out now.
Come on, come on.